I think that global mobility will continue to be incredibly important. I think that we will continue to see international assignments. And the reason being is that shareholders will continue to demand profitable growth from the companies that they're investing in. And profitable growth requires organisations to look into new territories, into new customer segments, to new customer needs. And therefore, they're going to need to take their best staff, their people that they can trust, put them into potentially quite remote environments to establish, to set up, to train other people before they then step away. So I think we'll see international assignments carrying on. I think that when you are moving abroad on an international assignment and you're doing that as an employee within a corporation, then your relationship with that company fundamentally changes. This is not a 9 to 5. This is very much a mission in a potentially quite foreign environment where anything could happen and you're stepping into unfamiliar territory. And I think that the two parties, the employee and the organisation, at that point in time are much more tightly bound together than they were before. Well, I hope that this report would prompt leaders of organisations to really think about adapting around the needs of their staff. We know that a high proportion of international assignments fail, and we know that a lot of the drivers for failure are that there are unhappy family members. We know that a lot of the drivers for failure are mental health challenges, and therefore the more that leaders and organisations, HR professionals can understand this, the more likely they are to challenge themselves to really engage in a conversation with their staff member about what's going to support them and their discrete needs. The international assignments can be incredibly rewarding, and I say can be because there's a lot that a company can do to reduce the potential areas where there can be stress and anxiety caused. And if the right benefits are put in place, it should be a very enriching and rewarding experience for both the company and for the employee. But nonetheless, you can feel vulnerable at times. You feel quite exposed. You're operating in an environment where potentially the language is different. You're operating in an environment where you probably don't understand the healthcare system. The concept of a national health service probably does not exist. So for even the most basic needs, let's say to go to a general practitioner, that is something that can end up costing an awful lot of money, and you may not even know where to begin or how to make contact. And that's something that the right employee benefits partner can really support an organisation and its staff with.